Hi, and welcome to the first ever video on the CosNerd YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do makeup for cosplay, to do Soubi Agatsuma from Loveless. So let's get started. So first, things you're going to need are, let's see here, you need white and black eyeshadow for contouring. You need, I recommend some sort of lip gloss in order to make sure that when you mute your lips, that the foundation doesn't chip off. Glue stick for the eyebrows. Powder foundation. Liquid foundation. Concealing stick. Liquid eyeliner. Brushes. Setting powder. And then you're going to either have to draw on the stitches, or I found these cool little stitch tattoos around Halloween. I keep these. And I also, for the Beloved carved into the neck, I use just a Sharpie I can draw on. And so far I think it looks pretty good. So we're going to see how this goes today. Make sure all the hair is tucked in. I think it's good. Oh, mirrors. Mirrors are a good thing. Probably should have remembered that at the beginning. Okay. So, we're going to start with the concealing stick to get rid of, like, all my bags and shit under my eyes. I'm already cursing. Great. It's kind of dramatic, but blending is a good thing. Anytime you're doing blending under your eyes, like to get rid of bags and stuff, they recommend you go up and down, because otherwise it just accentuates the bags more. And as no cosplayer ever sleeps. Good things to know. It's better. It's not good. It's better. I keep hitting this tin by my bed. Move that. Okay. I'm hiding from you behind a mirror. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So that's a good start. But now I just continue this for all blemishes on my face, because I don't look good. Also, Soubi's crazy pale, so it's fine. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to move on to starting with our basic foundation. I can do this myself. Need a mirror. Don't forget your neck, because it looks really weird if you're two different skin tones. I'm blind without my glasses. I can't see what's going on the computer, so mirror it is. Okay, so there's that. Then you're going to go on to doing some of your basic contour. Before that, whoops. Eyebrows take a while. We're going to start those early. So you want to start at the far edge of your eyebrow and move in originally. This makes sure that every edge of your eyebrow is coated, because otherwise it's going to pucker up when you do the other coat the right way. So you start with that, and then you can kind of smooth them back a little and get them as smooth as possible, because they need to lay flat on your head or people are going to notice them, which is exactly what we don't want. Okay, so let that dry. In the meantime, we're going to start on some contouring. So I like to start with my shadows first. Brushes. So I'm going to use this one with the black eyeshadow to start doing contour. Skin tones are recommended. I don't have those, so we're going with this. So if you're working with feminine features and you want to make a more masculine style, you're going to need to shade in your temples. Cheekbones. I'll blend that later. With the sides of your nose, from like the top here, down to like the dip. Don't go back here, but up here, where it kind of dips in. That's where you want to end it, because that's the deepest part. See how you can tell that like that side of my nose already looks slimmer? That's what you want to do. I'm basically trying to make all my features very slim and angular, because Soubi has a very slim and angular face. There's that. Then we're going to take the bigger brush. We're going to use this to do our jawline, to make it more pronounced. I'm going to start back by like, just follow your jawline. So it starts like back, like at the part right behind your ear, and follow through. I have no idea what I'm doing because there's a pop-up and I can't see myself in the camera. So this is fun. Okay, so I know I look ridiculous because I haven't blended anything, which is why we're gonna blend. Blend like all hell. Blend like your life depends on it, my friends. The dark spot. Highlighting that a little, maybe. Yeah. We're gonna try this. This is why I say keep powder on it. I know it's not your favorite, but it's a good way to quickly touch up any sort of overdone shadowing. Brush off the extra. You suck it when you're doing your cheeks. You want to suck your cheeks in like that, and then you work from back here down to here. So basically, go from like where your jawbone is back here towards your lip, but don't go all the way to your lip because that would look ridiculous. Move on to do these. Yeah, that's way dark. This foundation thing is a very good idea. Just tone it down a little, because maybe an anime character, but there is a line of ridiculousness, and this is past it. This is what happens when you don't have money to go buy lots of colors of skin tone makeup, so you just use black and white and blend it a lot. For this, I want a little more control. So we're going to this one. Again, like I said, it's gonna be dark. I'm using black. But that way, when I go do this, and if it's ever too much, you can always just tone it down a little. That side needs a little more, and it needs depth to be put in. If you're worried about the depth of your shadow, the trick is do your normal shading, like I've shown you, blend everything, and then go back in and do the line, and then blend with a smaller brush, and then just proceed with smaller and smaller stripes of it being blended until you're content with what your shadow looks like. And there's always the option of just finger, the natural makeup brush. However, it will take some of the makeup off, which in this case is a good thing considering what I have done. Okay. I'm happy with that. I think that looks good. Okay. So that's how I do my shadows. I'm gonna go ahead and get my next layer of glue stick on, because it still takes a while. So this time we're gonna go from the outside to the edge. I recommend like going off of your eyebrow, don't just get here and stop, because then you're gonna pull the edge of your eyebrow up, and you really don't want that. That's kind of the whole point of the glue stick. One of those nice little eyebrow combs, those are ideal. I don't have them. Don't do the stupid thing I did and use Elmer's glue. Worst idea ever. Never doing that again. I learned. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. Now, what I know, let's trick that, is go ahead and take the powder foundation. It's a quick way to make sure something stays on to cover the color. And you're just gonna go ahead and start blotting this on while the glue is still wet. It does a pretty good job of providing some sort of basis for the rest of the makeup to go on to. It may look kinda cakey, but I mean, if you know a better way, feel free to leave it in the comments. This is what I do. As tempting as it may be, if you see the glue peeling up, don't mess with it. It'll make it worse. Okay. My blending still sucks. When all else fails, so there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and start on my highlights. So you want to use white eyeshadow for this. And again, tiny little brush, get all the black out of it, or whatever dark color you decided to use, if you had money for makeup that I don't. And you're going to go ahead and go in and start on highlights. So this would be including the top of the cheekbones. So the top of the cheekbones. The T-zone. And this is just general male face contouring. Some of it's a little different, like the cheekbones. Normally, well, no, the cheekbones too, I think. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Good contouring done here. The problem with black is you may end up with it looking like dirt like that. That is why this exists. I'm actually quite happy with how this is turning out so far. There's a few flaws in it, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job. This side of my nose, like, the contouring here is great. This side, not so much. But I mean, this side has to hold the mirror, so. Alright, so there's that. Now let's see. For the next part, now make sure your eyebrows are dry. kind of dry. And you are going to take your liquid foundation again. Eyebrow time. We're getting rid of them. Don't just put the makeup on the eyebrow. That would be weird. Because then your eyebrow might end up lighter than the rest of your face. Sounds weird. Happens. Happens to me. I did a lot of stupid mistakes when I was first starting this. That's why I'm making these. Save other people the stupid mistakes I made. Learn from my failures, children. I don't like that so much. Okay. If you decide you have to remove something, blot. Because that way, it keeps the glue on the eyebrow. Doesn't go tearing it off. There's a little spot where my glue came off. Now, this is hard if you have to do touch-ups with the glue. Because it's going to want to tear up the other gluing you've done. Which is not ideal at all. Now, the more layers of this you do, the smoother the eyebrows themselves will be. But you're going to have the problem of, if you do too many layers, your eyebrows start to look cakey. Which you do not want. That is bad. Makes you look more like a cartoon character than you should. Begin with the powder. This is the cure-all. Ignore the falling mirrors. Okay. Now that that problem has been remedied, while my eyebrows yet another layer sets, I'm gonna show you how to mute your lips. So, I like to start with some sort of lip gloss or lip balm coat. It just keeps your lips hydrated, because otherwise, if they get chapped, which the makeup will chap them because it's dry. If they get dry, then like always, if you get chapped lips, they're gonna crack, and your muted lips are gonna have bright pink showing through. Not what we want. So, lip gloss. Okay. I think that might be a bit much. In which case, we have option 2, lip balm. It's a mini lip smackers. Isn't it cute? Oh, wait, there's the camera. First video. Sorry. But hey, isn't it a great first video? Okay. And it's in the cap. Okay. I'm gonna presume you all know how to work lip balm, so. Pop. Okay. Glare. Mirror glare. Okay. So from now, we are going to go ahead and take liquid concealer we've used, like I said, it's going to dry out your lips. And that's why we put lip balm on. Teeny, tiny little bit. And it's still going to be way too much, just so you know. I don't care how small you can make yours go. This is the part of your makeup you're going to have to touch up the most throughout the day. Just because it naturally is going to come off. A lot. Graceful. I'm so graceful, clearly. I have coordination of the highest degree. And they are muted. Ain't that nice? See? Went from bright pink to, like, pretty close to a skin tone. Obviously, depending on how light or dark you want them, that's how heavy you're gonna go with the foundation. Soubi, very light lips. They basically are his skin tone, so for me, this is what I want. How are my eyebrows coming along? I think that's dry. So now, again, foundation. We're basically still at the point of just wiping out all your features. This is why we start eyebrows early. Because they're still not done at the point where you're done with the rest of the makeup. I hate doing eyebrows. Half the time I skip them, but I figure for a tutorial that probably isn't the best idea. See that part right there? That's what you want. This is what I'm getting. What we want, what we're getting. Drying. Nope, I don't have patience. This is why we started the eyebrows at the beginning. They take forever. I should have just done them ahead of time. Too late for that. Oh, whatever. That is a lot. You can use foundation to prime your eyelids too. Again, primer. That would have been a thing that people with money for makeup have. And I am not one of those people. That is our powder. Again, powder's making many appearances in this. Like I said, it's my go-to. However, this one is extremely sparkly, so I'm gonna look like Soubi from Twilight. Don't know why it's sparkly. It's really old. I didn't know how to buy makeup. Well, obviously, the eyebrows aren't great, but we have run to the end of my patience for a short video. So, if you want proper eyebrows, there are many a video about just eyebrows. Maybe I'll do one eventually. For now, we're going to pretend that my eyebrows are fully concealed. I hate doing this. The key of being an anime character. Eyeliner. Lots of it. Reference photos. Important things. So for this, for Soubi, he's got sort of an angled actual eyeline. Very angled. That goes on the bottom too. Then there's sort of one of those secondary eyelines that many anime characters seem to have. You can do that. And then you have to redraw your eyebrows. So we're doing all those. So let's see here. Eyeliner's not my strong suit, don't laugh. Or at least don't tell me you laughed. Well, that looks horrible. But that is the extent of my ability with eyeliner. That's why I'm doing this. It's practice for me. It's learning for you. Oh, sure. Now the phone goes off. Oh my god, that's bad. I think I do better with my eyes closed, and that's just sad. And rear cap, go cap, cap, cap. This is a very unorganized video. Here's the cap. There it is. Of course, it is under the phone. Why wouldn't it be under the phone? That's a perfectly logical place. Okay. I hate the last one. It's gonna screw my thumb. Now, if you have screwed up your eyeliner as horribly as I have, smidgen of a makeup towel. Which again, things every cosplayer should have. Let's take one of these. Sort of roll it up as best you can. To make as close to something resembling a point as you possibly can. And then you're going to go in and detail your eyeliner. Which basically means take off all the mess-ups. It's going to vary from person to person, so I'm not bothering to show it. There you have it, Leo's pathetic eyeliner ability. Okay, now for the fake eyelids, things that many anime characters have that make absolutely no sense. I think they're meant to be like deep creases, but then the animator should shade them. I don't understand it, but they exist. Now, due to my belief that these are the poorly designed creases, you're just going to want to go into the crease of your eyelid and make a line. Good? No, it does not. This is why you shouldn't blink while you're doing it. Or I guess open your eyelid that is having this happen to it. Live and you learn. Makeup rag. And time for the redo. See? Took it off. Redo time. Well, frack. See? Trying to keep track of myself. Hopefully there aren't any kids watching. Hi, children. Although, what kid watches Loveless? Yeah, if you're watching Loveless, you already lost enough innocence for this. I'm going to resist temptation and keep my eyelid shut this time. Which means I'm doing this. A little bit till it dries. Dry it, because I have no patience. It's dry! Yay! Yay for dry. Okay, now like I said, this is what it should look like by now. I think I need like some more severe contouring happening. The wig will help a lot, I think. I'm gonna touch up my contouring and then we'll do eyebrows. And then I'll show you how to set stuff if you don't know. And then we should be done. I want more drama. So we're gonna deepen the shadows. Shadows make drama. Highlights make for good photography. That's a good way to think about it. There's the trick. Have it be mostly white. Just don't clean the white out of the brush and then do black. I'm learning with you. And then this. Touch-ups. Lots of touch-ups. How long has this gone on? My leg has fallen asleep, so I'm going to guess it's been a while. Okay, so there's that. Then we're doing eyebrows and setting. So, reference photos. They're a very, very useful thing. I wouldn't attempt this without them. So, you want to just try to fix the shape of the eyebrow as best you can. Soubi's got a pretty good arch, but like only at the edge. So I'm going to start at about the mid height on my eyebrow. I'm going to go straight out for a while, a long while. And then I'm going to bring the arch in. So, it looks like that. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And more important than it looking accurate, make sure your eyebrows are even, because it looks really ridiculous if they're not. People can excuse a little flaw in looking exact. Because they're not going to have they most likely are not going to have reference photos with them. Now, they want it, it's going to be really similar, or they're going to notice, but some things you can get away with. And slight changes in, like, how many millimeters the eyebrow sections are is okay. That one had a little wing on it, I noticed. Shouldn't have that. It should just look like this. So there's my eyebrows. Not the best I've done, but they're tolerable. You've got the little sort of flares out from his eyes. Don't do cat eyes. They're not cat eyes. But they do flare out a little. Contouring. Try to give yourself more math. I know what I'm missing. That's why I didn't look right. Forgot to contour my neck. This is really, really, really easy. Possibly the easiest thing you can do quite possibly the easiest part of this, and why I forgot it. Black, along the, part of your neck right here. Just go in. And you want to trail this down into your collarbone. And Soubi's pretty thin, so again, shade in any parts of your collarbone where it dips. Not too excessive. Don't be like black and white, but you can do proper shading. I've shown you, you should get the concept by now. Okay, so that really helps, like, elongate the neck. Anytime you're doing a character who's, like, slender, that's a good thing. Blend. This one you want to blend more up and down, because otherwise it's going to ruin the illusion. You can blend a little bit this way, but don't do too much. I'm happy with that. So, at this point, I just realized I forgot 11. You're simply writing on your neck. However, mirrors are fun. So I have to do all my letters backwards. And not being an idiot, I'm gonna practice before I do this. Make sure I'm doing it right, and then I can follow the pattern I made. Because if I screw it up on my skin, that's gonna be more of a problem. So, I've got my pattern. I have no idea if you can see this. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Hopefully you can. Might be helpful. Yeah. You need your backwards beloved. Should you just press this onto my neck, have it done with? No. Okay, so the O's in the middle, so your O you'll want right here, and then we'll work out from there. And don't worry about making it look too nice. Just carved them with a knife. It doesn't look that nice. I recommend a thicker marker, but I didn't have one on hand because I've used so much red. So here's what that looks like. You can see that? And then you can go in with a black marker and do your stitches. Or a black pen, I guess. Black pen works pretty well. 1 second. Black pen. So for this, Soubi's marking this sort of cross. Just want to put all the little stitches in. I can't see this very well. I have better lighting in my bathroom, but I need good lighting for the video, which is different than good lighting to do makeup in. So, again, you can probably do better without having to juggle camera, mirror, makeup. I only have 2 hands. This is difficult. So there's how that looks now. I can't tell. I think my camera's too bright. I can't tell if you can see it or not. But I mean, stitches are a pretty easy concept. So there's that. Again, I recommend some sort of light, keyword light, rubbing alcohol, tiny bit. You do not want to remove the Sharpie. You just want to blend the Sharpie. So try it out, make it towel. I'm gonna try that. It doesn't do too good of a job. We have a cat invading our video. Pamplemousse says hi. Yes, I named her the French word for grapefruit. Deal with it. Pample, can you get out of the video? Pample, please. Please. I'm working here. Go. Go away. Okay. Well, the cat's just invading our video now, I guess. Oh well. The internet loves cats. So now, when you're happy with how you look, setting powder time, the key and most important element of any cosplay, really. Just everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. This will keep your makeup from rubbing off at the con. Isn't it nice to, like, only have to do your makeup in the morning and not have to redo it every 30 minutes? Say hi to the people, Pomple. See, she said hi to you. Oh god, don't click anything. Cats are meddlesome creatures. Don't get offended, dog people or cat people. I love them both. And snake people. I have a snake. He's adorable. Okay. I want to show you how this looks. I want to show you how this looks when it's all pulled together. So, right, I've moved my props. Wig. Brush. So, now we have sound effects of the scratching of a cat post. Makes everything better, doesn't it? I need to brush this wig. Okay, I'm back. I never really left. I know my wig isn't great, but I'm happy with it. It's like a $10 wig from Party City. and then I severely improved it. It was not nearly this nice. And that says a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush this out real quick. Presentation, right? No idea what it's doing. I can't see it. Hello, Pamplemousse. My cat is really needy today. I think she's decided that this video is about her. Kind of is. Cats are wonderful. Okay, there. Don't play. No, God, no. Please stop stepping on the computer. Okay, there we go. The wig is on. Bandages. I like to leave mine kind of loose because I put in the work to do Beloved. So, besides, I do Soubi when he's fighting. So I'll leave the bandages open like that. And there you go. Soubi Agatsuma. Enjoy.